In this video, I'll give you the top 5 tips that you need to know to create some awesome looking summer vacation video. Hey, what's up guys, Julian from smartphonefilmmakingpro.com here, the ultimate online course about smartphone filmmaking. And today, like I said in the intro, we will talk about shooting summer vacation videos. It's summer currently, the weather is nice, and a lot of you guys are spending your time in some nice resorts or wherever you might be. And in this video, I'll just share a few tips and tricks with you that you need to know in order to create some awesome looking videos with just your smartphone. In the last couple of years, I have made a ton of different vacation videos with my smartphone and you guys seem to love it, and these are just very nice memories. I love looking back at them when it's already cold and when it's winter. And the first tip that I have for you is a very basic one, and one that, you know, works for pretty much all shooting scenarios no matter what you're capturing, and that is shoot more footage than you think you will need. I see it very often with students from Smartphone Filmmaking Pro that are just running out of footage when they are editing their videos. And the reason for that is very simple. They were just not shooting enough. Whenever you're capturing a scene, make sure to capture it from 3 different perspectives. Make sure that you capture it from different views, from different angles, and also make sure that you're capturing them with different focal lengths, just so that you have a large varieties of shots. And then in the post-production, you can pick the most beautiful looking shots, and in the end you will just have more flexibility, and this will also make it possible for you to make some cool transitions, and overall, like I said, you will just have more flexibility. The second tip that I have for you is to plan and prepare your video. I also see it very often with my students from Smartphone Filmmaking Pro that they are just going there, and when they are at the resort or at their place of vacation, then they will just figure it out, and then this will be the time when they start planning their video. What I would recommend is actually upfront, before you actually head to the vacation spot, make sure that you plan your video. Make sure that you have a goal for the video. Make sure that you have a vision. Should this be a video where you show off the location? Should this be a video where you show off the hotel? Or is the focus on your kids playing, for example, or on your family in general? So before you actually go there, make sure that you plan the video. Inside of Smartphone Filmmaking Pro, we also have more in-depth videos onto the planning process and how I'm planning my videos. So in case you're interested in that, you can definitely check this out. But generally speaking, make sure that you have a clear vision, a clear goal, and then plan your video up front. The third tip that I have for you, we have already talked about that very briefly, but I will cover it again a little more in depth right now, and that is to get different varieties of shots for your videos. This is also something that I have to admit that I'm guilty myself. Most of the time when I'm shooting my vacation videos, I'm just using a gimbal, my smartphone, and the ultra wide angle lens. This is sort of a dream combo, and if you also combine this with 60 frames per second and then you slow it down, this is just very nice footage that you're getting. But like I said before, it is important that you get varieties of different shots. Make sure that you're also using the standard lens. Make sure that you're also using the telephoto lens, just so that you get different angles, different shots, different, perspectives. And then you will also, like we have talked about before, you will have more options in the post-production, and overall the video will just have more spice to it, and it will be more interesting to watch for the viewer. So when you're shooting, make sure that you plan your videos and then get varieties of different shots. The fourth tip that I have for you is to shoot your video with the correct video settings. And I'm saying correct because there is no one correct video setting that you should always use, and that these are the best settings and everybody has to use the exact same settings that I'm using. Of course, that's not true, and nothing like this actually exists. But what I'm using and what I'm recommending is that you're shooting in the highest quality possible, because then you will just overall get the best quality possible. With me, with my smartphone, that's in 4K at Dolby Vision HDR. I could also be using ProRes, and I would have a little better quality, but for me it's just not worth having these huge files, so I'm using Dolby Vision HDR for like 95% of all of my shots. And I'm also almost always shooting at 60 frames per second, because then in the post-production I do have the opportunity to slow my footage down, and this creates just a very awesome looking and buttery slow motion. What I also like to use is my 3-axis smartphone gimbal. To be honest, it doesn't really matter which one that you're using. Currently, I'm mostly using the Smooth Q4. In case you want to check that out, I will just link you a review up there. But that's the one that I'm using most of the time. And what I'm also recommending is that you master your skills, master gimbal movements. We also just recently made a video where I'm breaking down, I think, like the top 10 gimbal movements. So in case you really want to master that, definitely make sure to check this video out. I think this one is really dope. And yeah, this is just super important that you know these. And the last tip that I have for you is to master your skills. That is very, very important. I also have just talked about that a little bit, but mastering your skills is probably the most important thing of all of them, because you can have the best phone, the best gimbal, the best everything. If you don't know what the rule of thirds is, if you don't know how to frame shots, if you don't know any rules of composition, if you don't know the technical aspects, then, you know, having the best gear will be nice, but you still will not be able to create some awesome looking videos. And this is exactly why we have created Smartphone Filmmaking Pro. This is our ultimate online course about smartphone filmmaking. We currently have over 170 videos and almost 18 hours of content, but we have created something new for you guys in case you only want to master your vacation video skills. We also have created a mini version of Smartphone Filmmaking Pro, just focusing on vacation videos, and we have called it Vacation Video Pro. You can join that right now just for, I think, $47 or $49. So we currently have a discount going on. So in case you're interested in that, that will be the first link below that like button. And you can check it out there, and there we will cover everything that you need to know when it comes to making awesome looking vacation videos. But that is basically it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. If you guys have any more questions, make sure to let me know. I would love to help you out. But that's it for today, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.